Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 donkey-themed, healing-centric World of Warcraft stream in all of buttered toast. But not buttered toast. I heard they have some good ones over there. Tonight, we are going to do some priest keys, maybe some holy, maybe some disc, and then we're going to swap it on over to Resto Druid for a little bit to see what it's like to play a healer with utility. No, just for fun. I was doing a little Resto Druid earlier. I don't know, I just had the yearning for some learning of Resto Druid, and it was fun. So I want to do some more. Going from priest to druid, and I was definitely not doing high keys by any stretch of the imagination, but having things like just like on-demand AoE interrupt, like a real defensive, I kind of missed that stuff, not gonna lie. I kind of missed it. I'm definitely like, the jury is totally still out for me on what I want to play in Season 4. Yeah, we'll see. I was really thinking about tanking for a while. I'm kind of like dialing that back to healing again. Even though I really don't like those dungeons, I just do like to heal. But on what will be the question? Because another thing that's kind of popped up for me was playing Holy Priest and realizing, you know, there is something to that reactive healing style. I feel like it is a little bit more advantageous to a pug healer to be able to heal reactively. But anyway, I bore you with all this talk. Let's find a key. There's a couple that I was kind of trying to cherry pick here. Let's see what we can find. I have had no luck in Everbloom. Just seems like I just cannot have success in there. But we will keep trying. Then we've got a rise. We got some dark. I feel like 23 is a good sweet spot right now on this guy. I don't really want to kick it off with the rise. I'll work my way up to rise. What's going on, Siege? Yeah, you too, neglecting the druid. Man, and then once you get back on it, you're like, wow, druid's pretty good. Druid has a lot of stuff. Druid has a lot of nice stuff. Undeniable. So I'm not sure. Oh, I know Message did because you commented on it, but started a. Well, anyway, I don't know if Lothlorien is here, but if he is, thank you, Lothlorien, because your poop quest link inspired me to not only make a short revolving around it, but then I was thinking like, I haven't been super motivated to make like a lot of video content lately. There just hasn't been that much stuff coming out that like has really piqued my interest. So I wanted to do something a little new, and that Poop Quest short gave me a little aha. Something I'm going to try to do over. I don't know how long we'll do it. Maybe we'll see how it goes. See how much people like it. Like a little series of like random WoW fact shorts. Just like different stuff about the game people might not know. Not really focused on like gameplay stuff, more focused on like either, you know, things within the game you might not know are there, or like lore bits you might not be aware of. So the first one I just finished. And maybe I'll give you guys a little preview while this group fills for the people who are here on time. You're rewarded being at the start of the stream and not a lazy midstream joiner, because it's still in the private section yet. It's not posted yet. I always schedule my stuff to post in the morning. So anyway, let's see if we can okay, here we go. It's the sneak preview. This is what I'm thinking for some new videos. Random World of Warcraft fact number 1. Did you know there's a monument to comedic great Robin Williams right here in Azeroth? Yep, the comedy legend loved WoW so much that a monument was created in his honor after his tragic death in 2014. You can find it in alternate universe Nagrin, that's the Warlords of Draenor version, on an island south of Gramashar. Click on the ever-burning lamp and Robin will emerge to tell you about his phenomenal cosmic powers. So next time you log in, you can go pay homage to one of the greats. Alright, so stuff like that. There's some pretty cool, like, from a creator point of view, there's some pretty cool things about doing that, because there's a ton of stuff about the game that you can find pretty easily that I imagine a lot of people don't know. And I thought it might be kind of interesting to dive deep. So yeah, we'll make a few of those, see how they go. And if you know somebody that likes them or might like something like that, give it a share, because those shorts gotta kind of get shorts are a lot different than like regular videos. You post a regular video and like YouTube shows it to like people that like if you make a priest healing video, you know, they'll show it to people who watch a lot of like priest healing content, and if they watch it, then they'll show it to people who just watch regular healing content, and if they like it, then they'll show it to, it's like a growing like bubble. But with shorts, it's like just gets pushed out to a whole bunch of people all at once, and then it just kind of either fizzles out or it like grows and grows. So it's definitely a different kind of format. But I enjoy making them. I think like shorts are a lot of fun for me to make. I like to do those, you know, my little Mythic Plus pals ones. But dude, those ones are like a surprising amount of work. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have to be like in the zone, in the mood to make one of those. His daughter's named Zelda. I knew that, but I forgot that. But yeah. I didn't realize that he was, I knew he was a gamer. I didn't know that he was super into World of Warcraft until a while later. But dude, he's like one of my all-time favorites. I think for many of us who grew up in the 90s, like, Robin Williams has got to hold a special place in your heart, right? I mean, Aladdin, Mrs. Doubtfire, Jumanji, holy cow. There's so many good movies. I remember when I was a kid, you know, trying to stay up late, hoping my parents don't send me to bed. And like, you know, the best way to stay up late in those days, it's probably totally different now, but if you could stomach watching what your parents had on TV and not like complain about it, you could buy yourself another 30 minutes to an hour. So like Nick at Night would come on, if for those of you who remember, you know, Nickelodeon showed like kids shows all day, and then Nick at Night came on and it was like super old TV shows, and one of the ones that I remember watching was Mork and Mindy, which was Robin. If you've never heard of Mork and Mindy, Robin Williams is like playing an alien. Well, he's a guy. He's like, he looks like a person, but he's from like another planet. And Mindy is like his roommate, friend, something like that. I forget, but it was pretty funny. I just remember he used to like drink He like used his finger to drink out of. I don't know. Yeah, it's my description is not doing it justice, but it was pretty funny. All right, that group I was in just fell apart, so we're gonna try and find another one. How about his rise on fortified? Pave the way. Oh man, I used to love Third Rock from the Sun. That was such a good show. I feel like that show is really underrated. John Cleese and French Stewart. The Nanny. Oh, I remember like, dude. You know what? What'll make us feel old, or at least me. I don't know how old you guys are, but if you watch, I think Nick at Night is still around, and I think they show like Friends and Seinfeld on it. Which I'm like, wait a minute, that's not old. Well, yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is old. John Lithgow, that's right. John Cleese was Monty Python, right? I remember like I Dream of Jeannie and the Dick Van Dyke Show, and what else was on there? Mork and Mindy was on there. I think Cheers might have been on there. I don't know, but yeah, that was the key to staying up late. You had to just like once the old shows come on, just like don't move, don't make any sound, just watch. I always kind of liked that stuff. As a kid, I used to like old people stuff. It's definitely an advantage to liking old people stuff too. Because if old people found out that you liked their old people stuff, dude, you were in. Anything you wanted. Yeah, John, we're gonna play a little Druid tonight. I did a key already, not on stream. I just wanted to like dust him off, and it was like riding a bike. And just like there's some things about Druid that that Priest doesn't have that I kind of miss. I think I just rejoined the same group, didn't I? I'm gonna say this is a remarkably similar situation that I was just in. I Love Lucy, yeah, that's definitely a classic too. You know what show I totally underrated in my like pantheon of old comedies? That's way up there, is actually Golden Girls. Golden Girls is really funny. Like I remember my grandma watching it as a kid, and like that show just went like so far over my head as a kid. I was like, these old ladies are like, I don't even understand. Like I didn't get any of it. And then my my mother-in-law came and stayed with us for like a couple weeks, and she was like binge watching Golden Girls, and I was watching some with her, and I was like, oh my god, this show is really funny. Like I feel like that show is like ahead of its time too. Because I mean, dude, those old ladies were getting down and dirty with some of those old dudes on that show. Yeah, the kid, like, I mean, as a kid, that show, Golden Girls, just wasn't gonna make sense unless you had a very, like, advanced sense of humor. One kind of funny thing, too, is that the mom on the show, like, I don't think she's not even the oldest. Like, I think Betty White was actually older than her. They just, like, totally olded her up. It's one of the few comedies that still holds up after 40 years. Yeah, totally, Coleman. I agree. It's like I was watching. This was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I was watching. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. These women are hilarious, but it's so dirty. It's such a dirty show. Like definitely not for the faint of heart. Like, if you don't want to hear about old ladies getting down... Oh, this is on Heroic. That's definitely not the show for you. Because that is a show about old ladies getting down. You know, old ladies need love too. So who am I to judge? Yeah, a lot of those comedies. You only watch PG-13, John? Oh, I'm sorry. I try to keep the stream. I don't know how I would rate this stream. I've been trying to do a better job lately of trying to keep it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I always find it like when I watch streams, I don't like I just can't watch somebody who's like swearing at the video game constantly. Yeah, we have our moments, but like I don't, I find that to be very like unbecoming of a streamer to be like screaming. And I know I'll have my moments of like frustration. Usually it's at myself, but not always. Sometimes it's at like a Ragnaros hunter that's blaming my healer DPS for not timing a 22 Ataldazar. Not to like name any specific situation or anything, but I also have a filter on my mic that literally won't, so no matter how like screechy I get, I can't like get past like I can't hit that pitch where like your ears will hurt by design. I've blocked that off from myself. My mother will literally watch a 2-hour film, and if she hears a swear word 90 minutes in, she'll turn it off. Wow. That's such a waste of 90 minutes. My parents are not like that, but they are definitely known to like do the old like we're turning this off. This usually because they just wouldn't like something. I don't know, man. I feel like if I've sat and watched a movie for more than like 20 minutes, I'm probably just gonna finish it, even if it's like really bad. Because you could always just sit there and rip the movie the whole time if you want, you know? That's just as fun as watching a good movie sometimes. Sometimes it's even better. We are playing Holy Priest.
5, 4, 3.
Just
2,
making sure.
1.
Or the old like walk out of a theater. I don't think I've ever walked out of a theater. Dude, you pay a lot of money to go see like a in-person film. I ain't walking out.
Empowered.
I am not. I will not. Ah! We got dudes all over the heckin' place in here. Go away. The noise, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? How's the World of Warcraft treating you, sir? Really feeling holy? I'm liking it. It's nice for a change. I'm not like... it's definitely got its shortcomings, but I don't know. I just get so bored of playing the same thing. I do something new and I get excited about it. I'm already like ready to move on to Resto Druid, so... DK was struggling there a bit. No! I wish I had some way to help with that debuff that he's got. Ah! Many of those mobs turned my way for a minute there. I'd say Holy definitely eats up more mana than Disc. That's for sure. Be sweet if somebody could dispel these poisons, but it's like that is not an option. Oh, another one. Dude, this dungeon is I don't know about you guys, maybe I'm just unlucky this week, but I have not had any Everbloom luck this week. It just feels, yeah, I guess I also don't go to a lot of movies, so if I go to a movie, I'm usually pretty, like, I don't just, like, roll the dice and just drop into some movie. Like, I'm usually pretty aware of what I'm gonna go see. So, I guess because, for that reason, what are we doing here? Wait, we do a pack here. Okay. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Dude, popcorn is... all that stuff is so expensive. Like, I feel like this is like what my mom and dad used to sound like. But it's true, man. That stuff is so pricey. It's like, I'm not gonna leave a $25 worth of popcorn just laying around. I noticed, at least locally for me, they don't do free refills anymore. Cinnamon X and makes no money. It's all the food. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Honestly, I was a little worried because I actually do like to go to the movies. I used to go to the movies quite a lot. I don't really get too much right now with like a young kid, but I was worried after COVID that like maybe the movies were going to be like a casualty of COVID. And I'm really glad they were not. As a fellow Blood Death Knight player, I'm glad I'm not the only one who procs their cheat death. Quite a bit. This is one dungeon, like, to be realistic, I feel like Disc is just straight up better in here than Holy, and it's like not super close. This dungeon is just like not great for Holy dungeon. Because all the bosses are just like AoE, running around. Yeah, like running around AoE burst is not what we want to see as Holy, and that's like all there is in here. I guess the last one you're not running around. The middle two though. And like this just feels like a dungeon where like having some kind of like pain suppression, damage reduction type thing is really nice. You definitely feel the lack of that. You need to drink. We're gonna go like get ready to drink so we can hit that drink as soon as we can. Damn it. We'll be fine. We don't really have to heal that much.
Empower.
This boss. He didn't pull the like the plants with it or anything, so we'll just use our mana fiend and hope for the best. That food is incredibly expensive. It's amazing. Like the price of food at like sports games and movies is it's straight up robbery, dude. But I mean, as long as people are willing to pay it, they're not gonna stop charging it. There is definitely something to be said about like a movie popcorn and soda. Like that it just hits different. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it could be the greatest markup in history. I would not be surprised. I think I want to put, like, I don't even have renew on my bars. And there's actually something to be said for renew on your bars because renew activates your set bonus. Even though renew by itself sucks, if you can have some of those out, you're gonna get a lot more procs. And the thing about like this set, since your holy wards give renews, like that means that holy wards beget holy wards pretty much. Like you're not gonna get procs if you have no renews out. That's just, you're not gonna get renews out unless you're using holy words. So if I'd have anything on my bars as a healer, I don't know. Why? You're right. Why? Resto Druid's unkill. Yeah, man, has any healer had a better like history of PvP than Resto Druid? Like I don't PvP much, but it seemed like when I did, which was like the height of my PvPing was like Cataclysm through WoD. And it seemed like Resto Druid was always, we definitely got all the mana back we needed. Resto Druid was like always so hard to kill. I'm gonna put a angel on our tanky boy here. Affliction Lock was a better healer at one point. Huh. Well, like I said, I'm not a huge PvPer, but I did PvP pretty seriously for a while and just chasing those druids around. Pretty poggers. Is that what the kids are saying these days? Wow. You're pretty hip, John. I don't know if I can keep up with the likes of you. Alright, we're hanging. Look, are we going to go left or are we going to go right? Looks like we're going to go right, which is probably the harder way to go on fort. So I hope you know what you're doing, Fran. Yeah. This is probably an acceptable time to use our apotheosis. We don't want another one of these. We don't. That's really bad. I don't think we can survive that. Yeah, we can't have 4 spinny boys and 3 AoE. Yeah, we need to just like wipe this pole immediately. If we're gonna keep death running this is gonna get bad in a hurry. Like going this way is totally fine. You cannot pull 2 of those guys. We're gonna have so many deaths on this pull. Like for legit, need to just wipe it. Or it doesn't look like that's the plan, but it should be. That should be. It should have been a. Like insta wipe. But see, now we're in this awkward situation where it's like, I mean, this shit's almost dead, so now you gotta try it. But we were just, this is, we have a bingo square for this for sure. It's called Massive Hole with no CC. Our tank thinks it's the MDI. Although to be fair, this is not what the tank wanted, but this is what we got because of those reasons. Yeah. You just can't do this on a fort week. How many? We had no deaths prior to this poll, so we've had 14 on this poll alone. One of these tanks kill me with their poll. It was in a 22 fall last night, and the tank pulled 2 grips of the dragon pack before the 3rd buff. Oh god, dude, we can't stop now. We've wasted so much time. You have to finish it. I totally agree. This guy wanted to reset, and I couldn't agree more. Oh, we're gonna get doubles. But now that we've taken it this far, resetting here would be like GG pretty much. So if he's gonna pull that patrol, we gotta fight it further back, I think. We just cost ourselves a lot of time. I don't think it's undoable, but we certainly didn't do ourselves any favors there.
The forest closes in.
Cause like this is, oh shit, he just got frickin' zonked too. This one might be chalk, boys. I'm just gonna eat it real quick. Like he died before I was even in healing range. So it's unfortunate. So this is a really hard. Oh my god, dude! Like he's getting death knighted very, very hard right now. Like there's nothing I can do about that. We were doing very well. Okay, we need to stop. Like, we need to figure out what we're doing. Are we... I see people zoning out. We're done here. Uh-oh.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Alright. Let's get the bingo card out. I wasn't actually... Well, I hadn't really planned to play this, but when the situation presents itself, what else can we do? Where is my bingo card? Hold. There we go. All right, we joined a pug. What are we revealing? All right, massive pole with no C. So it was a butt pole to begin with, and we have a square for that butt pole. It was a never-ending chain death pole. That's the one. That's the one. I don't want to say paper tank because I play Blood DK and I get it. Like, once you start running in with 0 bone shield stacks, it's rough. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna give that guy the benefit of the doubt there. Oh, I wasn't planning on doing the bingo card. I did do a reveal of my new short format earlier. You can maybe rewind for that. Let's see, anything else? Definitely, like, we should have reset. I don't know if we have anything for that. I feel like never-ending chain death pull pretty much sums it up. Did I shoot myself in the foot there? Not really. I think we did okay. Kind of goes along with why would you release, right? I'm gonna click that one because we made some bad choices with our run backs, but other than that, it happens. Alright. Dude, Everbloom is just not my friend this week. That's a bummer because it's my it's the one that I stand to gain the most ground on. All right, I want to get up to where you guys are at this discussion. Some of the tanks coming with these pulls. I was in a 22 fall last night, and the tank pulled 2 of those dragon packs before the 3rd boss. Got to 300k HPS, and it still wasn't enough. Pulling the 2 mobs that required dispels in the trash around the 2nd boss is, yep, I agree with both of this. I feel like on Fortified, you as a tank, you check with the healer about, like, usually ask like 2 dragons or 1. Unless you're in like a really high key where you just like have to pull 2. A lot of people do pull 2 there. I think on Tyrannical it's pretty safe to pull 2. That stuff, like on Fortified, that's like a group effort. If you're gonna pull 2, you better be helping. I better see an AMZ, bro, or something. Oh, Lothlorian, I'm glad you're here. Did you see my my Poop Quest YouTube short today? Because you inspired it. We're going to Darkheart for a change. I feel like Fortified, like, am I crazy in thinking that Fortified Darkheart Thicket is, like, maybe a little bit easier than Tyrannical Darkheart Thicket? Also, speaking on the subject of things being difficult or not, did anybody see the new Subcreation website? Look at this. It was, like, acquired by Warcraft logs, and it looks totally different now. It's still essentially the same information. I'm getting used to the presentation of it. I kind of like the way it looks. I guess I was just so used to looking at it the old way. At Darkheart Thicket's an A. Wait, this is 25 plus? Let's see, what about 20 plus? I like to see the difference. That's interesting. Huh. Darkheart's harder for 20 plus than 25. Interesting. I still feel like it's not like too bad for Fortified. I don't know how Throne of the I don't know, man. Everbloom has just been a real challenge this week. So anyway, on the short, I basically just cut up our conversation about poop quests and WoW, and put some pictures of WoW poop over the top, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a video. Now this dungeon, I think Holy will be fine at. Yeah. I think we should be fine in here. Disc feel, I won't lie, like Disc feels better, like it's a better spec, but Holy feels like safer, kind of. In Disc you can get into holes that you can't get out of, but Holy that's not really gonna happen. With Holy, you might get overwhelmed by AoE, though. Like, you better be ready. You better have some Holy words banked up for when those like big AoEs come out, because you're gonna need to like empty the tank. But yeah, the new Subcreation website, like, I mean, it's all the same stuff, and then like if you click on something, let's just click on let's go healer. Let's look at Holy Priest. It does kind of break it down like a little bit further. I don't know. I was just so used to looking at it the other way. This is kind of nice. This bit, actually I didn't see this, but this like BIS setup. It kind of reminds me of like the Diablo 4 guides on max roll. I like this. This is cool. So I guess I'm gonna give it a chance. Also because there's no other website like this. so there's that. And then you've got like the top talent, and then you can look at like a couple variations of it. So, I mean, it's still good stuff. Still pretty much the best thing out there if you're trying to just meta your way along, which I think most of us are. I feel like my oh here. What's up, CK? Why can't you access Wowhead, Lothlorien? Have you been banned from Wowhead? Oh, our group's together. Neat. Oh, our port's down. Not neat. It's like we're hoofing it. Astra, what's going on? Doing well. Doing well. Whole countries were banned from Wowhead? Why? I didn't hear about that. From Wowhead. Wowhead and banned countries. What country are you from, Lothlorien? I feel like I've asked you this before, but... Are you an Aussie? Serbia, okay, definitely not an Aussie. Serbia's banned from... Wowhead, huh? That's crazy. I know WoW has some countries like banned, but why Wowhead? Like what harm are you gonna do by like looking at WoW stuff, news and such? You're the Aussie. I think we have a few, I think, but like I know our OG Donk Knight, Brent Jones. Not Brent Jones. Brent Fox. Brent Jones is a freaking 49er tight end. Back in like the 90s. Brent Fox, I don't know if you're out there. I know you tend to lurk a lot these days. We have not heard from you in a long time, sir. Brent Fox was the original Donk Knight.
5.
Back
4,
when I streamed
3,
for like him and
2, 1.
Gregory. That was it. But now our numbers have swelled. All right. Oh. This is always a little hairy. It's gonna be like proactive with using our. Okay, he didn't pull the bear, so it's a lot less problematic if we're not pulling the bear. It's pretty easy. I think not pull it. If your goal is to one chest a fortified key, I feel like not pulling the bear is a very legitimate strategy. Because the bear is the only thing that's gonna make this difficult. Sometimes you pull the bar, sometimes the bar pulls you. Blast him. A late chain on bear on a fort week? Yeah. As long as it's not like bursting or something, definitely. But pulling it in right at the start, a totally legitimate tyrannical strategy, pretty hairy fortified strategy in my experience. And I'm sure like a lot of really high key pushers do it because they have to, but I think for a lot of us normies, that's asking quite a lot. As a tank, I learned that I really didn't like this pull very much. Just very, with the way these things charge, it's just very awkward. We probably didn't need to use our Shadow Fiend there, but whatever. It's all good. Whoa! Whoops.
Bingo! Ho, 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 ho.
I wasn't thinking. When he jumped up there, I was just like, we're all jumping up there! And then the thing just charged and killed me, so... I believe that would count as a donkey shoots himself in the foot moment. Or wrecked by avoidable damage, you decide. It wasn't that egregious, in my opinion. Getting these debuffs off is holy. It's so easy. I love it. It was. Now I don't have any holy words, so it's not going to be anymore. Have this toxic priest in your DHT. Priests are never toxic. What are you talking about? We're the most non-toxic spec there is. We're like a pack of Crayola crayons. What did he do? Maybe he was just faking it. He might not have really been a priest. Alright, what are we doing here? We skipping? Beautiful portal. Good job.
Defilement. I can smell the nightmare in your blood.
Yeah, that's a...
Gone from these woods.
I'm like, give me
Suffer nature's
first PI because I got a 3-minute trinket and he responds. I don't PI people who beg.
So it is you who
Well,
have the foul
that is kind of a dick move.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I guess you're right. The dude's toxic.
Empower.
PI is kind of a toxic spell. Like, I think there's a lot of people who would be okay with PI just going away. Like, I would trade PI for, like, some real utility
7,
as a
6,
priest in a
5,
absolute heartbeat.
4, 3,
I don't want
2,
PI.
1.
I want like a kick. I want a defensive Or B-res or something. He PI'd the tank? Jesus. Guy is toxic. You never PI the tank. I don't know, I never PI the
7,
tank.
6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Holy Word Serenity just says no to this dot.
8, 7.
Not that it's really, I mean, it's
5,
not that hard to
4,
get off
3,
people
2, 5,
on pretty much any
4,
spec, but
3, 2, 1.
say, especially Holy Priest, it's just non-issue.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5.
I would be willing to bet you that pretty much any priest would be like, yep, sign me up. Trade me PI for something different.
You do not face me next. You will be more than prepared. For your true power rests in the nightmare.
Silence! When you open your mouth again, it will be to cry for mercy.
Oh, that stun lasted like 0.2 of a second. Thanks, Blizz.
Empower.
See, that's how I PI people. Like, if somebody asks for it, I will actually give it to them as long as they... Until they prove that they prove me wrong. Like, that's... Oh, I shouldn't have actually PI'd this guy. Because I just figure, like, if you're asking for it, you probably have a somewhat reasonable reason to do that. These things are, like, not dying. Getting cornered here. One kind of funny, I always find it funny when tanks like keep chain pulling even though we're like not, or just the stuff's just not dying. And they're just like, nope, time's up. Oh, I thought I got the angel on myself in time. Melee? I die from melee, it makes no sense. Alright, we're just gonna run back. It's a very short run and nobody's taking damage anymore. How did I do? Well, it might have been a ghost. That's probably it. You don't want a whole sub-spec based off PI? Is that something that we're getting? No, I don't. Not really. Alright, we've had 2 deaths in here and they've both been me. Yeah, it definitely looks different. It takes a little getting used to, but it's the same thing. There's a lot of doo-doo on the ground. It's very like, I don't know. It's like they tried to make it fancier, but it just kind of looks like ugly. Or it's like the information is just like too big or something on the screen. I don't know. It's definitely not as easy on the eyes. There are, so after digging through it a little bit, I think there are some things that are actually better. But the initial shock is pretty yucky. I'll have to check it out. I'm not in like War Within mode yet. It'll come, but I'm not like done with Dragonflight yet. And we still have a whole nother season to go. I'm not ready to wrap my head around another expansion yet. They also kind of like split the information up in ways that like I don't think matters to anyone. I mean, I felt like Subcreation was pretty much perfect the way it was, so...
Empower.
Hope we got a lot of stops. No! We almost had enough. I wish if only I could contribute in any way to stopping these mobs. Because I'm not even like... You know what we need to do. My holy bars are missing. I don't think I have Psychic Stream on here. Yeah, I need to put that on the same... Oh, I do. I just have it on like a different button than my Disc Priest. I tried to use it and realized it's on a different button. So that would have been one more CC, which probably still wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been something. I definitely agree it's worse, but the only thing is, like, is there anything else like it? Like Subcreation or even close to the same thing? Because I feel like they just kind of have the monopoly on that. Well, this is another boss I wish I had a little bit more to help the tank with. I have my Angel. I'll probably use it on like the second one because tanks are going to typically handle the first one just fine. Rooting around. LOL. I feel like I used to be able to... I could just be like totally wrong. But I feel like I used to, when I played Holy Priest, like in Shadowlands, I could like Twitch save somebody from death with Guardian Angel, and I don't know if I've just gotten slower or something, but I don't seem like I'm like ever able to do that anymore. I would like this thing to go away. I feel like now it's more for the healing increase than anything else. No, it's pretty ugly. The first time I looked at it, I hated it. The second time I looked at it, I like hated it light. if that makes any sense.
You hold no sway over this realm, Nightmare Lord.
Bold words for a prison. Even an echo of my power was enough to overwhelm.
Yeah, I don't think it looks better. Like that's for sure.
Empower.
I'm gonna watch for this boy's assaulting. There he goes. Got pretty yucky there. Oh. Almost wasn't paying attention to that one. Yeah, well, but that would make it like what, autocast? Because it's not necessarily, I don't want it to like autocast, because you do need that for like a lot of different situations. That... But I don't know, I don't know, it feels like it doesn't save people like it used to. Like, I'm not saying that I think it's because I'm too slow. It feels like it's not working. I haven't seen it save, like, anyone. Or maybe it, like, works a little different than it did back in the day. I don't know.
Empower.
I really, you know, Prayer Mending is a really, really fun spell, in my opinion. It really does reward you quite a bit. If you really stay on top of it. I feel like there's a tendency to feel like this spell doesn't do anything. Definitely does. It does work throughout a dungeon. Oh, I see what you mean. I kind of like for stuff like that, I like to just have, kind of like how my PI lights up. I like to just have like the health bar light up. That's my preference. But I am the worst like weakaura programmer of all time. My weakaura skills are... To say that they're limited is really not doing justice to how bad they are. This can be a potentially, like, nasty pull here. Especially when you double it.
Empower.
There we go. Now we got the psychic screen on. We just don't want to let anybody get low at all, because you take 2 bolts in a row and you're gonna have a bad time. The whole booger dude. Where have you been all my life? How are you, man? Yeah, we've been playing Holy Priest. We've been playing. We're gonna play some Resto Druid later. All the old hits. We're bringing them out tonight. It's like retro healing night for me. Holy's I do feel like Holy's pretty underrated though. I shouldn't be smiting, I should be Holy Novaing. If I'm just gonna spam a damage button, that's the one I'm pretty sure it needs to be. Slinging them heals. That's what I feel like the best describer of what Holy Priest heals feel like is slinging. You're just slinging them out there. Priest in general, yeah. I mean, Disc can't talent into kick either. Alright, we're here with 6 minutes to spare. Fortified key. Yeah, they've said it like that that's what they want. That's like some kind of class flavor, but I feel like, I don't know. I was just saying this in the last stream. Priest feels like the only spec that's getting picked on like that. Like, okay, so class flavor wise, like, you know, I understand why Priest would be squishy, right? But by the same token, you know, in like fantasy games, mages are really squishy, right? Like, that's always sort of the knock on a mage, is if you could get up close, you could just punch them in the jaw and they'll just crumple. Well, mages are incredibly tanky in WoW. Incredibly tanky. And yet, that doesn't seem to affect the class fantasy at all. Warlocks are incredibly tanky in WoW. I would think that when you're you know, thinking about like, oh, what specs should be like, you know, pretty squishy? Well, all the clothies, right? Like,
Don't act surprised.
but it feels like Priest is the one that really gets picked on for some reason. This guy's getting trucked. He got all the mechanics. I feel bad for him.
You deserve nothing.
Ooh. Alright, let's kill him. Like, I wouldn't think, when I'm just imagining, like, what, is a shaman super squishy? Like, my thought is like, Not really.
Xenius remains
They wear
unloved.
mail. They're like
The
kind
enemy
of
fought here
hardier
against
caster, right? But it seems like priest is the only one they're like, no, you're supposed to be squishy, you're a priest. Like, wait, but mage? Like, Pally should be tanky. I mean, I kind of equate it with the armor class for the most part. Like, I feel like generally... GG. Clothies are supposed to be squishier. Plate's supposed to be tankier, and it just kind of goes up. Now, like, you know, something like a rogue should have a lot of, like, escapes and stuff. But that's, well, yeah, Booger, that's what I'm saying. Like, Shami is incredibly squishy, but I don't think they should be. I've said this a million times. I don't understand how they decide to,
Many farewells.
how they distribute their utility. It makes no sense. Like, it's so uneven. It's not even funny. Like, there's such a huge ocean of difference between, like, the utility of a paladin and the utility of a priest. Or the utility of a druid, resto druid, and the utility of a priest. Like, how did priest end up to be the squishiest, least utility class in the game? No B-res, no bloodlust. Like, how is that class flavor? That's just like giving priest the shaft. In my opinion, I don't really get it. Should we try another Everbloom? Yeah, I'm saying, like, I know Shaman's squishy. I'm just saying I don't think they should be as squishy as they are. Here we go to Rise. It is unnecessary. Well, at least we have our port back. Doty, doty, doty. Rise runs can be really clean up to Morchi, then go sideways. Yeah. Morchi, that middle section is really the... The middle section is where you make or break the key. Oscar, good morning. As a disc main at 3KIO who recently started playing Holy, I must say, it's better in pugs than disc. You can save mistakes from others easier. Some healing checks are harder but doable. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think it's kind of dungeon dependent. Sometimes I really miss, like, the shielding and barrier and, like, just damage reduction time kind of stuff, but it is better, like, if you get in a hole, it's a lot easier to climb out as Holy than it is disc. If you get in a hole as disc, it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be just like you cannot get in a hole. It can't happen. Now it's more doable, but still not as fun. Like, if I was gonna give you my thoughts, like, well, which dungeons are better for disc? I would say Everbloom stands out as being considerably better for disc. Oh, same tank from last run. I would say Like, I think I remember doing Waycrest and being like, I think this is better for disc. Like, Everbloom is just because, like, you're watching your tank and Everbloom just get annihilated by some of those trash mobs, and I really wish I had, like, a pain sup for them. It's a lot easier to AoE heal on the move with disc than it is with Holy for, like, the second and third boss. But I would say that in many cases, Holy is, yeah, I agree, in a pug, possibly better. Frosty. All right, we're gonna go Resto Druid probably after this key. This will probably be our last priest key. Hey, while you guys are here, if you would do me the pleasure and the honor of thumbing up the stream to help push it out to the masses, be much appreciated. And as always, you know, the Donk Knights is always recruiting. It's a highly exclusive club. The only people allowed in it. The best of the people who are willing to support the stream. Which is much, much, much appreciated. Don't you forget now. Hopefully no Og. Huh. I do think Og is finally starting to... Yeah, the angel got its wings, and it got its wings instead of us taking it out back and giving it the business. So you've done your part, Frosty. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you ever feel the need to help me out in my budding Twitch journey, I stream to both right now, and I've always planned to stream to YouTube as a primary. But I would like to kind of get my Twitch off the ground a little bit. I have enough followers, but I just need like more watch time over there because pretty much everybody watches on YouTube, which is super cool. But if you ever feel like watching the literal exact same thing, you can check out Twitch. Some of the honored few even put it on both, which is amazing. So I was thinking about, like, speaking of Twitch and YouTube and stuff, like, what kind of... You know, I'd obviously kind of gotten away from posting videos for a while, and I do like making videos, but I definitely am not a person that makes a video just because I feel like I need to. Like, I only make them if something is, like, I don't know, giving me the itch. And I was thinking about it and kind of like looking at some of my old videos and stuff, and I think I want to get yeah, I am Booger. The only so the chat, you can read the chat on the stream, but like you can't see Ace Mice, thanks for the follow. Maybe that's Booger. You won't see the chat from YouTube in the Twitch chat. You can see all the chat on the stream, regardless of where it's coming from. But anyway, I kind of want to get back to more of the like educational WoW content and less of the, I guess, opinionated stuff. I'm still gonna do some of that, but I feel like the best thing I have to offer from like a video standpoint is, I feel like my guides are pretty good. I don't like to like pat myself on the back too much, but I do take pride in my spec guides. Hey, Booger McNuggets. That's Booger McNuggets. Will the real Booger McNuggets please stand up? So I think I'm going to be kind of pointing more in that direction coming up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pogger's Twitch stream. Look at that avatar. That's like, what is that guy called? Like Zeldo or something? My nephew always shows me this like meme of like It's like Kirby, but he looks like he's got, like, I don't know. It looks like...
Empower.
He doesn't look healthy. He doesn't look like the Kirby that we know. And he's called, like, Kerbo or something. He looks like, you know... Looks like kind of the Kirby version of that. Am I a Thai food enjoyer? Yeah, I don't have it much, but I definitely like it. But, oh man, you guys... So, tonight I got home, my whole family's out of town, I'm flying solo. And I was so hungry. I was out of my normal workspace today and I didn't get to eat like I usually would. I was starving. I went and, so Carl's Jr. on the West Coast, I believe it's Hardee's on the East Coast, but, Western bacon cheeseburger meal, dude. Oh. It was a delight. Yeah. Gotta watch your balls on this one. Oh, I didn't take my own advice. Oh well, to be fair, me and 2 other people died to it too, so,
Bingo.
is all I have to say to that. Corby. I believe it's Kerbo. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everybody just sit tight. Oh boy. Oh, we had the debuff go out. Lots of things went wrong. Oh boy, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not a fan of this poll. I think it's maybe not the greatest idea. This might be a short-lived key, guys. I'm getting the sense that we may not be in here for a long time. I'm definitely screwing up. But I'm not the only one screwing up. Oh god, I'm standing in ghost. How embarrassing. Alright, well that wasn't great, but bacon cheeseburgers are the best comfort food. Yeah dude. There's definitely something to be said for just a big greasy burger. Uh-oh. Kick that? Okay. We already let one of those go through. Oh, Oscar's ace nice. Thanks for the follow, Oscar. Appreciate it, dude. I can't get Prime subs yet because I'm not like a partner yet on Twitch. That's why like the only memberships I can get are on YouTube because I'm a partner on YouTube, but not on the Twitch. Killing everything, huh? But I appreciate the try, and as soon as I am able to, oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I need more like viewers on Twitch to be able to do that. I usually have like 2 versus whatever is on here. And then the YouTube stream kind of ebbs and flows to go along with WoW's popularity and whether or not I'm doing keys. If I'm doing anything other than keys, it's kind of like, let's just say it's not as popular with the masses when it's not key night. I appreciate that, Oscar. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but I don't know. Like, actually, to get partnered on Twitch is way easier than to get partnered on YouTube. YouTube, you need like 4,000 hours of people watching and 1,000 subs. Which is actually like, when you're starting a brand new YouTube channel, unless you just like hit the jackpot, not that easy. Oh cool, my dog just came in and started licking my hand. On Twitch, you need like 50 followers and like an average viewership of 3. Like, I'm not joking. It's like not that hard. Like, it's astronomically easier for to get partnered on Twitch than YouTube. To get partnered on YouTube, it took me well, I don't know. I wasn't very consistent with the stuff I was making, so kind of hard to say, but oh, did we get that?
An infinite vision guides me.
Oh god, that's really bad. Alright, that was a gross overlap right there. Is Kick like is Kick? Does anybody actually watch stuff on Kick? Because I have a Kick account, and I can multi-stream to that too. But I've heard some kind of mixed stuff about Kick, to be honest, that made me a little bit leery of going there. Like I've heard some kind of weird stuff about it, and I've never really watched anything there, so I don't know how if there's any truth to it or not. Let's just say I've heard that maybe some of the viewers on Kick are a little bit less than cordial, or like the community's a little on the toxic side. But I don't know. Like I said, I've never even watched a stream on there. Yeah, they pay more. Well, usually the payment. So like if you're a streamer, the money that you make, you'll get like a little bit from ads, but generally any money you make from streaming is from people subscribing, or you know, channel memberships or whatever you want to call it. Which is why, you know, why that's like so important. But I gotta like muscle heal this. But each streaming service takes like a different cut from the pie. Like Twitch, I think was like, I think they've upped it, but it was at one point it was like 70-30 or something just horrendous like that. YouTube, I think, is like 50-50 that you get. Like, so when you buy a sub, 50% of it goes to me and 50% of it goes to YouTube. I believe it's 50-50. Oh, that was BS. Twitch was like 70-30 in favor of Twitch. I'm just gonna stand here. And it might even be like better than that on YouTube. I forget. The cool thing about YouTube is that you can set your own prices on YouTube. Like a Twitch sub is a Twitch sub. It's normalized. Everybody's costs the same. Like on YouTube, I got to pick how much mine costs, and I actually made it cheaper than a Twitch sub because, like, I take a bigger cut of it. So if you subbed to me on Twitch and you subbed to me on YouTube for the same price, I'd be getting more from YouTube, basically. Uh-oh. Dude just stood in the bed. So a lot of, you know, a lot of streamers have been leaving Twitch because,
Empower.
you know, it's nice. You feel like you're not getting your fair shake over there, I guess. And since that was already the case, like when I started streaming about like a year and change ago, that was already like the standard. So I don't have a sub on there yet, but even when I got one, I would make more from a sub on YouTube than I would on Twitch. I will get one. Just give it time. It'll happen. When I started streaming, it was already known, like, you get a better shake on YouTube. And I already had, like, an audience on YouTube anyway, so it just felt like a win-win to just stick with YouTube. I'm glad I did, because it actually worked out quite well. But then now I restream, so I just stream to both simultaneously. I could do Kick too. I literally have it set up for Kick, like all I need to do is click a button and I'll be on there too. And I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot. I don't know if WoW has like any presence on Kick, and that could be... Sorry for getting into the streamer weeds here. But that can be either a good thing or a bad thing. Like, if you're the only show in town, like, that can be good. But it also could be that people who play WoW just don't even know what Kick is. I would completely say you can be both smart and good looking. Just ask my wife, right, babe? I don't think... She's watching, I think. Or she said she's going to be watching.
Empower.
She might have fallen asleep, though, because I'm so entertaining. Because, like, I like to put your stream on when I'm going to sleep. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I know, I do. I know, I kid, because I do that too. Like, I don't do it as much anymore. I used to do it a lot. I had, like, my sleep streams. And if I'm your sleep stream, God forbid, I don't want you to stop doing it. But I will say that, I had to switch over to reading books. For those of you, who don't know what a book is, it's like the internet made out of a tree. And that, like, not having that, like, blue light, it actually really improved my sleeping quite a bit. Oh, look at that renew on everybody. They're gonna get so many props from that. Slinging them! Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate that. I've had some people say some... I have a guildie who says I have a voice for radio. I always thought that was a pretty nice compliment. And I got a face for radio too. That's okay. In the WoW community, I can get by. Okay, this is getting a little hairy in here. Oh no, we lost the tank. Situation critical. I think this is the pull we don't wanna lose this, so we wanna grab that. Woohoo! Wow, that temporal blast wrecks. Whoa. Did we get him? No, I think he reset. That's a shame. in spite of that, I think, I don't think we're out of the game just yet. Okay. You know, the more I play Holy Priest, I'm starting to think that the purpose of Sanctify is basically like just getting renews out.
Empower.
Like you could drop one and then start getting your procs, you know? I haven't really heard anybody say much about that. People don't say much about Holy Priest in general, but it seems like a pretty legit way of doing it. The DPS sucks in here, but I'm kind of having to focus on healing quite a bit. Good thing that Ragnaros Hunter is in here talking smack to me. Help me! Help me! Oh, thank you. I can't kill these on my own. Can we go? There we go. Okay. Boom. Now this is a key I feel like is much worse on Tyrannical than Fortified. But it does actually have a relevant timer, unlike many keys, so in that respect it's still a walk in the park. Whoa. I wish they would make these like little ghosty boys not tab targetable. Raise your hand if you've ever been beating up one of these ghosts for far too long before you realize what you were doing. Not sure what we lost the rogue to. I feel like that is actually wouldn't have been
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
Hey, Oscar, thanks for the channel membership, dude. Really appreciate that. Good to have you. Welcome to the Donk Knights, friend. I feel like a B-res would have been warranted here. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh, you were the... Yeah, I forgot who had mentioned the chat on screen, but now that I'm, like, multi-streaming, it's even more important, so... Yeah, good suggestion. Let's fear this boy and get as far away as we can. Oh, we got multiples. I need help. Help, help, help. Ah! Ah! Screaming like a little girl.
Empower.
Oh, consecration. Oof. I think we want to keep moving here. We can't really take more than one tick of that. Damn, these boys is nasty. So Season of Discovery Phase 2 went out today, and as you can see, I'm not on it. And I'm not for sure saying I'm not going to play it, because I might play it eventually, but that community has disappointed me beyond belief, man. The WoW Classic community has like a problem.
Empower.
They're ruining their own game, and I don't think they care. That's kind of a sad part. This guy's getting wrecked. Stack healing is definitely like a lot easier. That was easy peasy. Yeah, we are down to 13 minutes. Like, this key is just tight. We're 15 deaths. I imagine we're skipping. We have to actually wait for the opportunity to do so. How's the El Diablo? He's good. I did a little bit of the lunar event, but the rewards weren't particularly like enticing. I need to get. I've got some like Duriel mats, but I'm waiting for a friend to do it with. I'm gonna probably not play a ton, but once the ladder comes out, I definitely am gonna get back into it. I didn't realize how much people hated Season 3 of Diablo. I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know why everybody is so up in arms about it. Like, I don't think it's as good as Season 2, but it's not like that much worse. I don't know. My experience hasn't been that much worse. I'm definitely not a pro Diablo player by any means. Oh, I didn't. They asked me to. Oh, they want to mind suit this. Ooh. Okay. His mind was so soothed. Never in doubt. It's Morpy. Morpy. No heroes in the whole timeline? When you're a bad guy though, don't you kind of consider yourself to be a hero? Like, isn't that how, everybody's good from their own point of view?
Seven, 6, 5, 4.
People have gotten so much better at this. It's hilarious. People used to be so bad. This has got to be like one of the steeper learning curve bosses in recent memory. These bosses are melting. I'm gonna go stand over here. And then I'm gonna go stand over here. Morpy!
7, 6, 5.
Oh, you guys!
2.
Where the fuck is it? Oh! Whoa, I played the part of the sheep there. I just totally followed some loser because I didn't see it and I almost died. That was easy. That was an easy Morphe. Crisco! What's going on, dude? How are you?
You all know what to do.
Dude, when your mind is soothed, you can't see anything. You can't see like 4 feet in front of your face.
What's this? A time relic? There's 2 arrows pointing to the right. Poor Morchi.
We got
We could've
9
been friends
minutes.
at another time. She did have bright hair. A little heavy on the eyeliner, though. Now we can open the time ways to the past. Come on, we need to save those dormant. We only get one chance at this. Traveling so far into the past takes a lot of power, and I'm no aspect. Here we go.
This next pack's probably going to be a little spicy. On fortified.
Alright, we have to make sure Murazan doesn't.
Murazan. Thing about Holy Priest too is like, you know, her disc I could have like, I could have barrier ready. There's like stuff I could kind of do. I feel like on Holy it's just like
Empower.
although them heals are pretty healy. Look at how healy my heals are. Yeah, dude. Look at that! Look at those full health bars. Holy moly. No pun intended, but kind of intended. I didn't put that on him because I thought he was gonna die. I just put it on him because I couldn't get his health up. We got 5.5 minutes.
We face enemies above and below.
Everyone, the Infinites are here, and we must stop them. You have to trust me. Now, we have to face the
All right.
Infinites together this time.
We just need to not screw this one up and we're
Very
home
well.
free.
My friends, with me,
DPS is low,
we
but
face
whatever.
them together.
I think I might be being too conservative with my holy words. I think I might need to be a little bit more... Like, my flash heal is a huge part of my healing. I don't think it should be that much.
Empower.
Okay. We screwed that up. We need to just wipe. We need to just wipe. Or I guess we could resin. Well, let's not screw that up again. Hunter said he was gonna soak. We need to get him up. We don't have a battle res. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That would explain our distinct lack of battle reses in this run. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna be bummed if we just blew it.
For the future of Azure.
Our dream is our
Where is he?
hope.
There he is. Dude, losing that rogue, like, literally the first... Really bad. What are we getting, like, full resets on our holy words from? I'm enjoying it, I'm not complaining, but, we're gonna use our damage potion and everything. Oh no! We lost another DPS. That is not good. 2 minutes. At least we still have our orb guy. Dude, this, like, healing on the move, not a lot of fun. Oh.
Empower.
Well, that's, to be fair, what you just described is, like, Twitch has that too. If you have, like, 0 viewers, I don't know, they only do it to really, like, really small channels. There'll be, like, bots that join your chat, and they're like, hey, I really like your content. And you'll be like, oh, cool, thanks. And they'll be like, so, you wanna, like, buy this? And you're like, wait, no. Why would I want to do that? I mean, that used to happen to me on YouTube all the time. We used to make fun of them. They were like, we called them sex bots. They would just like come and spam porn sites, basically. Oh, we did it! Good job, team. That one was looking a little hairy for a second there. We got it by 34 seconds. Not even close. My tier doesn't reset my charges. My tier gives me free charges. At least I'm fairly sure that's how it works. Zing! Drive by like, look out! Here he comes. Thanks, dude. More IO points. Wow. Wowzers. All right, I'm gonna I don't know. Things have been going kind of well, but I guess I do kind of want to play some Druid. I'm going to swap to the Druid. I'm going to take a quick bio break first, though. And then we'll do some tree hugging keys. Be right back. One last thing before I break. All right. I forget what I have on my boot slot, Oscar. I think it might be stamina. On my priest. Because, like, I'm more worried about dying than running out of mana. Okay. We'll see what we can get into. Just in case you're wondering, talents. Here's what I'm running for this season. It's fairly similar to what we would always run. Yeah, we're not using Nature's Vigil. We're using Heart of the Wild. That seems to be the play this season. Perhaps we'll put it on our bars. That might really make it good. Let's see, where was my... Oh, I had Nature's Vigil, like, macroed in with everything. It's been a minute since I played this guy. Gamer Pharaoh, what's going on, dude? What are you playing these days, man? Let's go, we're not running Tranquility. So, I don't know, I just literally copied the most popular build. We can, still Dead for Daylight, huh? Dead by Daylight. Cool, dude. Alright, let's do some Druid keys. How's that work? You said you were like, Alright, you were doing pretty good on Dead for Daylight, right? I think you said you were, or maybe it was Diablo. You playing any Diablo, Any season 3, dude? I was exposing one killer and one survivor was working together, so I reported them. Ah. I kind of know how that game works. Alright, I feel like a 12... I just want to kind of get my feet under me for... I could probably do... Actually, I know I could do more than a 12. But, we got a... 3k plus healer main, and we didn't get in that one. I already did a Black Rook hold, so I don't want to do that. I have a key that I could post if I wanted to. I'm still sort of like... Look at that. Dude, that's the power of healing. Yeah, cheaters could go to heck. I don't like cheaters either. It's so like cheating in a video game is so dumb. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm playing Dragonflight. Season of Discovery Phase 2 came out today, but dude, that game has a really... It's got kind of a toxic community. I'll just say it. I'm on Hyjal, if you ever want to make a character. It's Hyjal, like that. All right. I still kind of wrapping my head around how to use Grove Guardians. I'm not sure if I just want to always... Do I just want to always have a charge running? Yeah, it's North America server. Is that how you play it? You just... I mean, I know you can, like, dump them all on one person, or you can spread them around. But it feels like sitting at 3 is, like, what, kind of always a loss, right? That's how charge spells typically work. I just want one of these little guys following me around wherever I go. Let's read the tooltip. Summons a Trent, which will immediately cast Swift Mend on your current target, healing for 25k. The Trent will cast Nourish on that target or a nearby ally periodically. Feels like we don't want to sit on max charges. It'd be so funny if for season 4 we went Resto Druid again, because it'd be like full circle. Since we were already like a druid for season 1 and 2. Or at least like the first half of season 2 and
The infinite dragonflight is
all of season 1. Or no, the second half of season 1 and the first half of season 2. Because I started as a preservation evoker. I don't know, Lothlorien. I'm definitely like wobbling back and forth about which one to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, the rules of Druid. That's the comfortable part about Druid, is that there's rules to follow. You keep your life bloom out, you keep your swarm on cooldown, you use your Cenarian ward,
The infinites changed the true timeline.
keep your F-low down, put your left hand in, put your left hand out. You put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the Druid pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Does anybody know if Resto Doodoo's are doing are using Heart of the Wild for... Whoa, why are you dying, dude? Like with Boomkin form or with Kitty Cat? I think we're just gonna send. What did I bind it to? Oh. Oh no! We can't even use it right now because we just let a crucial kick go through. I did not think we were going to do that, but I probably should have thought we were going to do that. Yeah, that was like the worst Heart of the Wild of all time. Oh lord, what a disaster. I'm just gonna go back to healing now. Oh, I got my tree freeform out. Okay, we're a little rusty on the druid, boys. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I do miss being able to interrupt stuff or stun stuff, that's for sure. I feel like I don't understand the damage rotation as well anymore. Oh god, oh my god, oh jeez. My cooldown, like, I need to remember which buttons my cooldowns were on. Druid is a pretty, like, high APM spec compared to... Even, like, well, compared to, like, Holy Priest for sure. Even current disc, dude. I know, I need to use the trees, I keep forgetting. I've barely ever played with Grove Guardians, so I guess we'll just like keep one charge rolling.
Shackles of the Titans. Now my mind is open to infinite possibilities.
I don't even have like the I think I need like an updated Druid weakaura set. Because I don't even have that on my weakauras. I can't see my charges unless I look down at my bars, which is pretty gross. I love how this stuff does like no damage. I put 2 trees on him. Didn't really do much. Not yet anyway. Oh, I'm gonna have so much haste. These guys are doing nothing. What are you guys doing? Fine, I'll get all of them. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, plus 13s. It doesn't even matter what you do.
I just had to keep telling myself this wasn't really him. Okay, let's fix this. We just need to... Uh-oh.
Our vision shall come.
Why am I lagging? we gotta get our druid gameplay back down, dude. This is sad. I feel saddened. Who did it? All those sounds were definitely the key. Now we open the way for the others. Click the portal, losers.
The time waves are ours.
See, this is what you do. You're supposed to have your hots already on people, so then you just hit your button, and then all the healing comes out. We're getting a lot of people stunned by stuff too. Let's say, like, Druid just feels kind of spammy in this expansion. Like, I get, you know, you're playing around your mastery, so you need as many hots on people as you can, but it comes across as very spammy, I feel.
Twistier than before.
Can't help that person. I already had to dispel somebody. I think I might go back to Nature's Vigil. I feel like part of the wild in a pug is just crappy. Stop playing your druid because of how spammy it is. It does feel very spammy. Like, you're just like, I need hots on, as many hots on people as possible, but none of that, like, the spells feel like they have, oh god, this is a disaster right now. Like, this, all your hots don't feel like they have any relevance to each other. Like, it's just like, here's a bunch of life, here's Life Bloom, here's Rejuve, here's Wild Growth. They all just kind of do the same thing. Oh lord. Help me, tank. Can I get a... oh, jeez. Oh, we need to be using our tree boys, dude. Just like not using them at all. I'm playing season 2 Resto Druid. Like mid-season 2 Resto Druid. But this section, I know it's like a 13. I still have season 2 gear to be fair. But it's very sloppy. I will see when I get a little better after I regain my druid skills, if I still feel that way. But like upon first play, it's kind of like, yeah, this feels sort of, the spec doesn't feel great. I know it's pretty good though. I thought he was gonna like try to skip him or something.
The Horde and Alliance are fighting? This could be any time.
Yeah, we're gonna just Heart of the Wild this. Until we can't anymore. Heart of the Wild does last forever. Does have that going for it. I don't know what this monk is doing, but he's just getting hit by everything. And I mean, pretty much the same experience in 13 as the 23. People are dying to the same ish. Oh.
We need reinforcements! Rally together! For the Alliance! Right, take you!
Uh-oh. Oh, I should be dead. I just got volcanoed. I have no business being alive after that. Yay, we got him! I'm not gonna lie, the druid gameplay is sort of not doing it for me. I don't know. I mean, also the key is like just sort of an easy clown fiesta key, as a 13 typically is, but Priest feels a lot more fun to play than this right now. Maybe we'll have to find a different healer to scratch our itch. I'm not giving up on it yet, but we gotta get in some keys where our healing's being challenged a little bit more, though. I just don't know how high of a key we're going to be able to get invited to with 444 item level and like essentially no score.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
Morchi.
Morchi. Oh no.
Aw, goody goody trying to save us, Dormu. Well,
Like there are fun Oh god, you guys.
I'll deal with personally.
Bingo.
Actually, what I should say is
Double kill.
I don't even have a max level monk though, let alone one that's like geared at all. I might do paladin. You guys know how much I love monk. I picked this one because I already had like a last season druid just laying around that was I do hear like really good things about monk. That's probably come a long way since I last played it. And also, Paladin is having like the worst season. It's literally worst season of Mythic plus Paladin has ever had. They have almost always been in the top 2 healers in every single season. This is like the second time that they've not been. Pretty incredible. Dude, our Heart of the Wilds are trash tonight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We don't even need to heal on this fight. Well, not until this thing happens. Use your trees, donkey!
3,
Oh god.
2, 1.
Haha. Why do I keep forgetting the trees? They're like the most important thing we got now.
It was supposed to be
Them
my time.
nerfing Grove Guardian or nerfing Flourish and adding Grove Guardians, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I definitely don't do myself any favors being a pug priest player. Can't really deny that. I just really like priests quite a bit right now, but then again, I haven't played monk really. I've never liked. Well, to be 100% honest, I don't really like melee healers all that much, which is why you don't see me on paladin or monk really ever. I just prefer range.
Now we can open the time way. We only get one chance at this. Traveling so far into the past takes a lot of power. And I know
And Shaman, for whatever reason, just seems like it's undertuned a lot or something. I don't know. Is it?
Here goes nothing.
I don't hear very good things about Shaman. Oops. Forgot this is Rise, not Fall.
Marathon shall rise.
And we should not have needed that many cooldowns to get by there. But we did. He got hit by the, he got hit by the things on the ground. That's different. Yeah, it feels like all I'm doing right now is just spamming hots, like... No, dude. It definitely does. I've played Shaman in the past and liked it quite a bit. Alright, you know, actually I should rephrase that. I like it for a while, but it's kind of dull. Like, I feel like Shaman has like the long cast times. It's just very kind of like...
Together this time. They're the black glowy dragons in the ravine.
Very well.
I don't know.
My friends, with me, we face them together.
I do like my little dwarf shaman though. That'd be a fun one to bring him back. But yeah, this the druid gameplay is not doing it for me.
Oh, we saw plenty. Not this time, Deus.
My shaman is like season 1 geared. So I don't know what item level. I think that's like 420 something item level. Maybe I need to just suck it up and gear him up. Okay, this guy is clearly not gonna turn him away, so we better watch out. Yeah, Flourish feels like it does like nothing now. Flourish used to move the bars, dude. But I'm also not playing very well. Like, I'm not using my Grove Guardians nearly enough. Warlock's been pretty good about getting those.
Your night shall not be.
For the future of Azeroth. Cease your actions.
There. It is nice to be able to heal on the move, though. Let me tell you what. One thing that I haven't been very good at in a while. So much of the druid healing is from Grove Guardians that ruins the experience. Well, that makes sense, because I'm feeling like my heals are very watered down. Like, that's not how I'm used to feeling on druid. Okay, I gotta get over there. We did it! See if anybody gets any gear they can give me. Because I suck. Mirror. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This isn't like I'm a little disappointed that this isn't really doing it for me the way I would have liked it to. We could definitely stick with Priest in Season 4. I mean, it's a totally viable option. We have 2 healing specs that, well, I like both of them. But, yeah, I mean, okay, it was 1 key. But I was not really enjoying the spamminess. I feel like Druid has, like, too many things. On Druid, you've got to keep track of your life blooms, your Cenarian Ward, your Efflorescence, your Swarm, and now your Grove Guardians. Like, it's just kind of a lot. There's, like, no... It feels like keeping up with all that stuff, there's, like, no room for activities in between. Wonder where is my old shaman at? I mean, I could do Preservation Evoker too. My Aug is decked, so that'd be an easy switch. Although I have a feeling the stat prio is going to be totally different, but I don't even know. I haven't been on my shaman in a long time. What's he at? 414. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be that hard to... I'll consider playing a little shaman. I'm kind of looking for another tune. I've fallen out of love with tanking. We still got our Onyx Amulet. Dang, our Rage Feather. This guy was pretty good, dude, back in his day. Although I could probably gear him up through like world quests and stuff. But look, he's so cool looking. This guy was legit at the end of season 1. This guy was pumping. He was pumping. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more Druid right now. I don't love where Druid is at. We'll do one more priest key. I think we have like one more 22. Oh god, it's Everbloom. Everything else is at a 23 on him. We'll try it. We'll try one last Everbloom. Well, there ain't no Everblooms to be had. Let's throw in like a couple of these easy ones. What is my key? 23 at Tel'Dazara doesn't really do anything for us. 22 Blackrook. I don't need that. I need that bloom, dude. I need the bloom. No bloom. No bloom for me. These stat weights on this gear that's saying it's an upgrade, they must be raid stat weights because they all have mastery on them. We don't need mastery in M+ as a holy priest. Or a disc priest for that matter. See those fortifieds, 20. I think we have 23s all across, yeah. Except for Everbloom, we only have a smelly 21 on this guy. Hey, thanks Oscar. Have a good night, dude. We'll see you in the next one. Adios, friend. Alright, we'll look for a little bit longer, and then if we don't find anything, we'll try something else. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed in Resto Druid. It didn't feel like it was, like, usually when you pick up a new spec, you're like, oh, this is fun. Like, even if it's not that fun, it's different, so you're like, yeah. But that one was not doing it for me. There's no, why is there like, there's no, oh, I need to uncheck that. That's gonna help so much. Well, not that much, but a little bit. Oh well, 22 is still an upgrade. We could try a 22. And at least we'll be doing a key instead of sitting in town. Two paladins and a priest. This is a pretty holy comp we got here. I kind of want to play disc for this one though. You guys think we should go disc? Now I'm like, I'll stick holy just because I've been playing holy all night, and I don't want to keep switching around. But I do feel like disc is better for Everbloom. The healing profile of that dungeon. You got a lot of AoE and movement, and like damage reduction can really be nice in there. But I feel like I've jumped on this holy train and going off the rails on a holy train. Come on, dude. What do we need? Just DPS? A bullet blast, I guess. These guys are all a little bit on the lower side. Now this guy's a 3300 tank main. This guy's we got us a hunter. We got Thick and Pinky Thick. They're not from the same guild, because Pinky Thick is the guild master of the Rainbow Mafia. In case you're trying to keep up on your NA guilds. I'm gonna port over there. No worthy contenders. Dude, I think we might go disc for this. I can't decide. All I'm saying is I think this is a way better disc dungeon. Come on, man, just invite somebody. Look at all these paladins. I guess Ret is definitely like a flavor of the month spec, huh? Let's check out some of these mogs on these folks. This is pinky thick. Doesn't look that thick to me. This is regular thick. Now that's a thick boy. This is boyop. Boip. 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 Oops, I missed it. Oh, Shadow Priest, huh? Gosso. Wow. Wow. Double Paladin, double Priest Hunter.
Bingo! Ho 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 ho!
We haven't been filling out our bingo card. We got kind of lazy with it. We've definitely had some moments. Have I looked at the hero talents for priests? Not a whole lot. I'm not in, like, I'm just kind of not in the War Within headspace yet. But some people were telling me some stuff earlier. What are your thoughts, Null Bear? It's always weird playing with another priest because I don't know who they're gonna PI.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go.
1.
Empowered.
Okay, that was not a good use of our... That was a really, really poorly played hole there. It won't I mean, nobody died, but we kind of gagged a lot of resources that we did not need to use there. For, like, literally no reason. Ah, dude, get your fucking swirly off me. What are you doing? No poison to spell. That's a bummer. Just like lazy ass DPS that are just like, I'm not moving, you move. Like, you're the one with the debuff. You're not the one keeping people alive, dude. You move. Luckily, this is the only part of this dungeon where the poison is going to matter. Better just absolutely spam this guy. I don't like PI very much as a spell, so I'm intrigued by the idea of replacing it, but I don't have any thoughts or knowledge about what they're replacing it with.
Empowered. Empowered.
Arr. I feel like I'm definitely getting like time for bed gameplay. This is what we're experiencing here.
No. He will
No.
awaken.
Did we want to pull all that? Apparently we did. Yep, that wasn't bad at all. Somebody had a cooldown. Wasn't me.
We are all doomed.
We're all doomed. Guys are always trying to purify the water, you know?
Empowered.
Drinky, drinky. Premonition, you click it and it will cycle through 3 different buffs. You can give it out to people. I think getting rid of PI is on the right track, though. PI is like a toxic spell. Okay, we pulled stuff and apparently didn't have aggro on it. Good thing we have B-reses. I said it's a good thing we have B-reses. You know, for all the struggle we've had with Everbloom, this doesn't feel like the group that's gonna do it. So this will probably be the one that does do it. It'll be like a painful time. Yeah, I don't like PI. Like I was saying, I wish we could trade our PIs in, like turn in our PI badge, and instead of having a PI, we just collect a whole bunch of utility that like the other healing specs already have. That would be my wish for priests. Oh.
Empowered.
This dungeon feels very sloppy so far. We got some real deeps though. Hunter's doing 500k. Rhett's doing 360. Shadow Priest is doing 300. I'm doing 70. You know, forget about me. Well, this, I don't know, there has been really big pulls, but I don't know, man, this guy's pumping. His item level is 486, so he's pretty decked. You don't see too many people much higher than that. Oh god. I don't think we wanted that. Oh, ghosts. No, ghosts, no. You're ruining everything.
Empower.
Well, maybe not. The nice part is we're like right by spawn, so. But I think he was trying to avoid that. Oh no, what? There's like no room to freaking maneuver over there. This is like, I feel like Spiteful kind of sucks in Everbloom because you do these big old pulls and like all the little mobs die and they all turn into ghosts. And in the meantime, you're fighting all the big mobs. Come all the flowers through the window. Angry window flowers have arrived, have joined the chat. Hate these ghosts, man. Ghosts are a pain. I feel like what we were going through the window to try and avoid like has already gone. It's fine, Sue, dude. You could go. In theory, yes, although I don't know if I've seen that actually happen yet, okay? Oh, that red pally just ate a big bag of it. He did not wait for aggro. That's for sure. Like, all this, like, hugging the wall and stuff is great, except, you have, like, no room to move anywhere. Oh, help me, group! Here are all these things chasing me around. Bro, kill the ghost, please! Do something. I know we're trying to avoid the pat. I can't just stand here. We could just mind soothe that thing that he wanted to invis there. This is such a sloppy run. This route is like a good route, but it sucks with Spitefuls. It's gonna be... it's gonna be kind of rough. We're not gonna have apotheosis for this, so
Empower.
that's definitely not ideal.
3, 2, 1.
They're killing this fast though, and that's really good.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
No apotheosis for a while still.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, tanks don't account for Spiteful since they don't have to worry about it, but like when you're stuck in like a little box because you're skipping all this stuff, but there's ghosts like just standing there beating on you. Meanwhile, your group's standing there like, oh, look at that.
3, 2, 1.
Somebody should help that guy. And I'm using all my great priest CC abilities to stop them. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nod's good as a wink to a blind bat. Oh, oh, I missed my angel.
Power.
El horrible. Good thing it didn't matter. Misclicked it. Funny enough, I think this, I mean, it's only a 22, so that factors into it also, but all the 23s and 24s I've done have been just not good. Pulling pretty conservatively, which I think is probably a good idea. Actually, we have plenty of time. Oh, it's too close. Can't be that close. You don't have time to react. I think these guys... I'm not gonna res. I think these guys might be able to get me. Percentage weakaura? Percentage. Oh, it's like how much more percent we need in each section. You're right, I should move it. I'll move it later. Yeah, right, I'll never move it. It's the thought that counts. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, I thought we were pulling boss. That wouldn't even make sense. Dude, I'm like lagging a little bit here. Oh, okay. Not the best start. Dude, get out of the gate. 2 people getting ice blocked. Which means we're gonna have to apotheosis the fire one more than likely when we really don't want to. Trying to avoid apotheosis, but may not be. I feel like a B-res would have been prompt there, but I don't know.
No, you can't. I can't fight it.
Alright, we gotta remember those mobs on the left are still up. Oh, we're still fighting ghosts. I like that I fly when I res. That's key. You want to be spending time flying.
Three, two, one.
Fire will burn away the contagion.
8, 7, 6.
We want to be like
5,
over here.
4.
Oh my
3,
god.
2, 1.
Surely the cold will make them wither.
Dude, I'm definitely getting a case of the ladies late at nighties.
Get away!
Like I'm like playing like hot garbo.
8,
And yet this key has still been better
6,
than
5, 4.
we want to
3,
like know
2,
where that orb's going.
1.
Fire! Fire will burn away the contagion. No, take you too.
8, 7.
Oh
6,
boy, another one.
5, 4.
This I think this fight
2,
more than any
1.
I'm like probably should be playing disc for this. This isn't that bad, but if it was tyrannical, I think I'd be seriously considering it. Gotta watch it, those mobs are still up over there. Oh, you guys. Yeah, we need to go to bed after this one.
Only way to stop them.
We're playing fire here. Like we're getting hit by go. I'm just like asleep right now. I can feel my like contact lenses like, you know, like drying to my eyeballs right now.
The portal is
And I'm getting like 35 FPS in game for some reason too, which is not ideal. I don't know what's... I think I need a new computer.
Empower.
I should not ever be having frame issues on my computer playing WoW. But somehow that's become a thing. I feel like our goal is to kind of save our Serenities for this dude. And then use our freebies.
It's reviving the little one.
That thing's still up? Definitely was still up way longer than it should be. Hi, get aggro on this, please.
The lights are overtaking everything. It's reviving the little one.
Oh god, the little ones. Okay, I will try to sip on these. Shoot him!
Empower.
The lights are overtaking everything.
That's a good time for a PI. Good job, donkey.
That doesn't look good.
And he's dead. We win! Not very much do we win, but we do get some point from that. What do you think? 3? 5? Wow, 5 points. Amazing. GG's. Woo! Alright, man. We almost didn't make it. That was getting a little sleepy for my taste. I did not like the play I was running into there from yours truly. Anywho, what a night. We played Priest. We played Druid and didn't really like it very much. Then we played more Priest and we even got some score. Wow. What a wonderful world. Alright everybody, enjoy your Fridays. I will see you on Saturday. Keep a lookout for that new YouTube short tomorrow. Don't forget to thumb that boy up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios, friends.